UFC Abu Dhabi just finished up, and these are the fights to make. Starting off with Bryce Mitchell, he just came off a pretty impressive but a little boring win against Said Nurmagomedov. I think because how active he is, the UFC might do him some favors, so they'll probably give him Marlon Chito Vera. I think this is a winnable fight for both fighters, and they're both stars, so this is definitely the fight that I see the UFC pushing. Next, we have Sharon Magomedov. I think he got a pretty good win against Mark Andre, and the fight that the UFC should make next is Daniel Rodriguez. He just got off a big win against Kevin Holland, and I think he's a winnable fight for Magomedov. These are the fights that I see the UFC making, especially to push their Middle Eastern fighters. Next, we have Peter Yan, who just got a big win against Marcus McGee, and the UFC will probably and should give him Merab Dvalishvili. I think that this is the only fight to make. I know Merab has a fight against Corey Sandhagen, so he'll be getting the winner off of that. I assume that Merab's going to win, and if he does win and fight Peter Yan, it's going to be a pretty boring title fight if you ask me. I mean, Merab pretty much just went right through Peter Yan and 50-45 him. So this is a fight to make, but it's going to be a boring title fight. Next is Robert Whittaker, who had claimed that he was going to give one last push to the title. So I'm assuming he didn't mention retiring, so he probably won't retire. So the fight that the UFC should make next is Brendan Allen, who just got a win against Marvin Vettori last week. So their schedules both probably aligned, and they're both relatively pretty active fighters. So this is the fight to make next. Finally, RDR, the fight that he should have next is Israel Adesanya, who was looking to fight Sean Strickland recently, but because Sean Strickland got a sanction against him for stepping into the cage and trying to fight that one fighter, he no longer has a fight. Izzy no longer has a fight. So I think RDR is a pretty active fighter, and this is the fight to make next. And if you guys want to see more videos like these, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pumpkin Picks, link is in my bio.